Chapter 13, The Longest Journey. I mean, it all came down to this.
I'm back. I'm back. Well, my mind's back. I know what I need to do, but I'm still in the fucking pod. I need to get out of the pod right now. Okay, so I don't think Helena knows I'm awake. Better keep it that way, or she'll just drug me again. Dad! Is he okay? He looks unharmed. Oh, thank God. No, if Helena hears me, she'll drug me again. And then, that's the end of it. Of everything. That panel operates the pod, and... oh, it's right there. Only a thin sheet of plastic away. A thin sheet of very, very strong plastic.
Well, how do we get out of here? We can look at the controls.
Mother, dearest. I can't believe that bitch is my biological mum. No, if she hears me, she'll gas me again, and then... the end. That panel operates the pod. Helena must have tied him up. She's completely unhinged. Dad! Is he okay?
Yep.
He looks unharmed. Oh, thank God. She looks preoccupied. I guess altering the observable universe requires focus. Mother, dearest. I can't... That panel operates the pod, and... oh, it's right there. Only a thin sheet of plastic away. A thin sheet of very, very strong plastic.
That feels like a clue, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what the clue is, because I can tell you I see a few things I can interact with, and none of them help me with this situation.
No, if she hears me... Looks like reality is wavering, breaking apart. The walls between dream and reality are starting to get thin near that vortex. It's Eingana's doing. And mine. Wait, does that mean I can... Yes! I'm on the border between waking and dream. Story time's right here, a thought away, which means... I can shape dreams. I can change reality. Locked. With a code, of course. That panel operates the pod, and... oh, it's right there. Only a thin sheet of... He's woozy, but the only thing on his mind is me. He's really worried. Hang in there, Dad. I'll get you out of this, I promise.
Oh, I can read minds?
Come on, Helena. It must be in there somewhere, the code. You must have been thinking about it just there. Got it. 7914. Okay, so let's try this. 7914.
What? This isn't right. You shouldn't be able to... Hold on, Zoe? Just wait. Let's talk this through. If you don't reconnect with Eingana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the correct amplitude. Don't you understand? This reality is perfectly entangled with the proto-reality. I need you back inside to make the necessary changes. Look, so...
Stop.
Your powers are manifesting an observed reality, independent of the quantum field generated by Eingana.
Yep.
That's interesting. That means the world is changing. You're in control. It's working, Zoe. It's working. It's beginning to...
Enough, Eleanor.
Oh, put that thing down, Gabrielle. We both know you won't use it.
Our contract is void. Wattie security is right outside that door, and you've set your insane project in motion. What's stopping me from killing you right now?
Her? You won't kill your little girl's mother in front of...
What's that? What's happening?
I don't know. This never occurred in any of my models.
Your models. Your models.
The cut. It's closing up.
It's temporary. You'll need to have it looked at by a proper medic before the night's over, or you'll bleed to death.
Is this magic?
Who cares? It's saving your life. Delaying death.
Utana. She did this. Who are you?
Long story. How are you feeling?
Better. Good.
Great. We're running a bit short on time, so you'll have to excuse me.
Keon is a little bit less dead now. That's good.
Very impressive. What school of sorcery is this?
Not magic. And shut up. I'm trying to focus. Hey.
Hey?
Nice outfit.
Thanks. You've opened a portal between Stark and Arcadia.
It's called a shift.
You're a shifter?
Not really. I usually walk paths that are already open. To be honest, I'm not very good at this. I need to stay right here to keep this shift open, so we'll have to skip the handshakes and move on to the main event. Kian, Zoe, Zoe, Kian. I know you guys are supposed to speak. That's why we're all here. So speak. And, make it quick.
We've met before in...
We have. We keep missing each other and...
We do. You don't, what?
You first. Zoe.
I know who the Prophet is, and I know how to stop the Undreaming. Or at least, I think I do. It might not work, but it's all we have, and... Roper Clax. He's the key. He has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him, but we need the Silver Spear of Gorimon to destroy it, and that's...
Zoe. Slow down. The Undreaming.
A destructive force, capable of unmaking the universe. The Prophet's using it to destroy magic and reunite the worlds.
And this magical spear.
The Silver Spear of Gorimon. The Prophet used it to kill the Draic kin, charging it with dragon's blood. He needs it to destroy magic and alter the dream. The spear is the only thing that can shatter the shard inside Clax.
Of course. And where do we find the spear?
The Prophet carries it with him. I don't think he lets it out of his sight.
So, find the Prophet, find the spear.
And probably Clax.
Clax was here. I punched him, but he got away.
Someone survived being punched by you.
I held back. He called himself an engineer.
The Prophet's been using Clax, like he's been using your people.
But why does he want to kill magicals?
Maybe, in his own twisted head, Brian believes he's doing the universe a favor.
Could you guys get a move on? I'm not sure how long I can keep this doorway open.
We need to stop the Prophet, Kian. And we stop him by destroying the shard of the Soul Stone Roper Clax carries inside him.
You're certain this will stop the Undreaming?
I think so. It feels right. Besides...
That's not
what have we got to
good.
lose?
I think so.
Nothing. Everything. But if we can stop the Prophet by taking his spear and killing a wizard, this is something I can do.
I'm coming with you.
No.
No, you can't. We're not done here.
I'll see the two of you afterwards.
Maybe.
No, you won't.
What?
Nothing. I'm Saga.
I'm Zoe. But you know that.
Listen, this may look easy, but it's not. Weight of worlds on my shoulders, the pull of alien gravities, knees buckling, etc. So you need to not distract me.
Okay. Sorry. What should I...
We wait. I opened the shift, you spoke to Keon, that's why I was sent here. What comes next? It's not up to me.
How do you know all this?
Because that's how the story goes. And it's been written, and we can't change that. Now shush.
Okay, okay.
There's Keon doing some quality climbing. More climbing. But no Crow, which is sad. Okay, where am I going now? Looks like I want to go that way. I mean, we can look at these, but it looks like I want to go this way. Maybe? No, apparently not. Oh no, there's a lever. Alright.
Something's happening. The air is shimmering, and there's a deep hum that's making my bones vibrate.
Yeah, I'd call this bad. I'd say bad things are happening right now. Definitely. Alright. I gotta wait for it to stop. Alright, go, 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 go. Okay, we do some more climbing here. Ooh, it is hard to see, I must say. It is difficult to see. Oh, reality is getting shaped. This way? This way? Maybe? No? No? Where are we going? Where are we going? Did I miss something? Nope. What am I missing? I feel like I could pretend. There we go. I was gonna say, I feel like I could grab onto this chain, which I guess I can. Just keep going up.
Oh, sorcery.
Not really, but great that you could make it.
Who the hell are you?
Is everyone gonna ask me that question? Who am I kidding? Of course everyone's going to ask me that question. I'm just the woman keeping the doorway open because I was asked to do so and I couldn't really say no. I have no idea who you are, lady, so I'm going to guess you're not that important. But him? He's got a job to do.
Is that Stark? Is that Stark through there? Is it?
Yep. Hi, Zoe.
Anna. This one's Ferdow's. I always believed the stories about a mirror world. Oh, but this... it's incredible.
Where's Keon? Is he alright? We lost contact with him.
He went after the Prophet.
Of course he did.
I'm sorry, but Saga, how are these two going to help?
I don't know. I'm a glorified doorkeeper. Why don't you ask them?
Don't look at me. He's the star here. Ferdow's. Ferdow's, stop staring at that bloody portal.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Tell this one what you're planning.
I was gonna feed the engine a series of, calculations designed to make it, well, to force it to, stop.
You mean crash it?
Crash? Yes, exactly. How did you know? Do you also code spheres?
Spheres? I guess you could say that. So you can force the engine to crash?
Yes. I mean, no. I could have. Not anymore. It stopped taking new instructions when it began running the final calculations, and...
There's no way to get in.
No, it's a closed system. Once the final set of instructions are running, there's nothing that I mean, I didn't write the core operational code. If I knew more about how that code functions, then maybe I...
Do you have schematics? Diagrams?
Diagrams? Of the engine? Well, I don't. But they keep diagrams right here. You know, I could probably find some.
Get them. I happen to know the most brilliant engineer there is, in Stark at least. If anyone can wrap their head around a steampunk calculating engine, it's Wit. Saga, can Fadal's pass through the shift?
No idea. But you made it through without being torn into a billion pieces, so the odds are decent.
Got them. What was that about a billion
That was
pieces?
fast.
Let's go.
Huh?
Friend of Keon's?
Not really, no.
So this is some sort of magic portal between worlds.
Something like that.
Huh.
Raven? K-O-N Technologica?
The most advanced engine there is, yeah. Wait, you're not speaking English? I guess you weren't speaking English in the first place, but I still understand you. Do you understand me?
Huh. Koe?
I guess that was expecting too much. Well, we're gonna have to make this as simple and as visual as possible. Mira, put Wit on. No. Shut up. No discussions. Do it now. Please. Wit? Zoe, I need your help, and fast. Hold on, I'm sending you some schematics. I need you to figure out a way to get this system caught in an infinite loop. And for Dow's, watch. Hey, watch this.
What are we watching? What's happening?
Everything is ready?
Everything's ready. Master, the engine is operating within parameters, the Well of Dreams has been activated, the tower is focusing the current, and the tear is expanding. You need only
that's
tap
sad.
into the well with your scepter, and then you can shape the dreaming to your will.
Good. You'll receive your reward, Clax, I promise.
Master.
At long last, they'll understand when they witness the new world. They'll understand that I was merciful and kind, that I acted in the best interests of all humanity. Sometimes people have to die for the rest of us to live on. And I can go home again. After all these years, home.
Oh. Bad stuff is happening. Things are turning to crap.
It feels like reality itself is coming apart. We don't have much time.
You're right, we don't. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way.
Aren't you dead yet? Doesn't matter, you're too late, we've already won. And you'll be properly dead.
Okay. I obviously don't want to. Do I have to dodge it? Is this dodging? Dodging? What? What? Agility based? What? This is new.
Ha! What did I tell you? Dead. Brainless barbarian. I just need... Where did his body land? The Neanderthal must be dead. He couldn't possibly have survived that fall? I should be able to see his body. I'm just absolutely sure. Where in damnation is it? It must be
Wait,
somewhere.
wait.
Eyes never betray me. Eagle-eyed. How many lives do you have, man?
Alright.
Where did his body land?
Okay, I'm supposed to probably go on to a different one.
Survived that.
Probably this one.
I should be able to see his body. Just absolutely sure. Where in damn...
Yoink!
No, no! Give me that! You don't know what you're doing. It'll eat you up. It will destroy you. It's channeling the dreams of an entire world. I'm on your side, you idiot. I'm trying to eradicate magic. What are you? Don't!
BAM!
Do you understand me now?
Yes, perfectly. On that side, you're speaking gibberish.
Zoe?
English. It was English. But did you pick up on what Wit was showing you?
Zoe, you need to hurry. The shift's starting to contract.
Okay. So did it make sense to you?
The instructions? Yes, yes. It made sense. A special set of instructions fed directly into the engine, designed to mask itself as part of the final programming, but with erroneous calculations. Calculations that will cause the engine to enter an infinite loop and burn itself out.
Virus. We call it a virus.
Like a disease? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Now, Zoe!
And can you do it?
Well, I don't know if I...
Oh! Fuck. So, can you?
Now that I understand the fundamentals, yes. I'll need to feed a series of manual instructions directly into the engine. It'll take some time, but I can...
Time we don't have. Just get started.
Oh, Goddess. All right.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
How do we shut it down?
Only she knows.
We won't be shutting anything down, even if you threaten to shoot me.
We're not shooting any... Mr. Westhouse? What are you... Oh, God.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here.
What?
You betrayed me. You're trying to destroy everything I've...
You were a tool, Helena. Nothing more. Did you think I'd let you play God? Existence is an accident. It was never meant to be dreamed. I was just dreaming and undreaming. For every creation, a destruction. Infinitely.
Let her go. You're not supposed to be on your own. You've been causing so much grief. They don't understand you. They don't understand that there needs to be balance in all things. life and death.
That's
light
true.
And darkness. Creation, destruction. Dream and undream. All things in balance. It's time to come home and to dream new dreams.
I thought we were going for a all-off, like, God fight or something, but that's not what ended up happening. And Brian did make it home.
It's working. It's working. The engine, it's spinning back around, reversing the instructions. The vortex is winding down. Thank goodness. It's working.
Whoa!
So what's next?
They're here, Vamon. Harmy's men, the rebels, and your men too. Deserters! Goddess, save us, they're here! How did this happen? Were your men not supposed to remain loyal? Did you not make me that promise?
I killed Harmy, but his men must have got to mine. They saw the tide turning. They were spooked when the tower lit up. Sorcery. They believe it's sorcery and they blame us.
So do something about it!
What exactly do you want me to do? Convince them to change sides again? It's over, sire.
Everything's falling apart. Goddess, why have you abandoned me? I thought I was doing your work. So we stay here, and we face them when they come. You and I. Together. We tell them we were misled by the Prophet, like so many others. That we believed we were acting in accordance with the wishes of the Goddess. Perhaps the light will shine upon us, and we'll be spared. Or at least, we die with our heads lifted to the sky, redeemed in her glory. Vamon, we can walk the slopes of the First Mountain, hand in hand. You'll do this for me, Vamon. Because you love me, and you wish to protect me. We share the responsibility for this.
I am not staying here to be arrested, tried, and executed in ignominy. Her shame was too great. She jumped. She had misled everyone, including the commander.
Okay.
I will let you take credit as the sole architect of our grand scheme, sire. I grant you that gift.
Yeah, that was I wasn't fully expecting that. I was expecting him to say no, but I wasn't expecting him to say no in that way. Oh no. I mean, maybe oh yes, I don't know.
Guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed, but quite powerful. A rush could easily Did you hear me whispering hello? Did you see me waving goodbye? Did you notice that I didn't cry? Your days I don't mind. It was worth the try.
Oh, my darling boy. I'm sorry you were caught in the middle. I'm returning to Sadir. This has been a setback for us, but we will persevere. Without the Prophet. The Council is ours. We control the army. We may not be able to rid the world of magic yet, but we can cleanse Azadir. We can prepare for the war ahead. I'm doing what needs to be done to save the soul of our nation. To save our people. To save you, Kian. When you reach the first mountain and look down on us all, you'll understand.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
What? You?
That's right. You left me to die on a street once. I'm just returning the favor.
But you were nothing. Just
A
a...
slave girl. I'm free now.
When bad guys get their comeuppance. 1 week later. Oh, do we actually have control? We can actually do something. Where are we? Are we still at the Resistance place? Yeah, wait, yeah, I think we are. This is where this is the Resistance headquarters. I'm actually surprised that
Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve respite.
oh, here we go. Here's another loose end.
Hami. They cut it down, but they weren't able to drag it with them. This head belongs here. Whatever they decide to do with the Enclave, this will remain here as a symbol of the Resistance and our struggle. Bob who can see. I'd say rest well, but I know that whatever awaited you on the other side, you didn't sit still for long. Whichever deity rules your afterlife is probably tearing their hair out. The General lived a long life, filled with both triumphs and regret. But he ended it his way, standing tall and proud, and foul-mouthed. You guided us, Shepard. You guided me. And you believed in me when no one else did. When I didn't believe in myself. You saved me. And this is how I will remember you. I'll never again meet anyone like her. But I'll carry her song within me. And perhaps share her wisdom with others in turn. Are you going to kill me now?
I did swear an oath, Azadi.
You did. And if you choose to do so, I won't fight you. I won't fight my brother.
I believe the gods may be willing to turn a blind eye to my commitment.
Good. I'm glad you have forgiving gods.
I share the sentiment.
So, what now, Liko? Where to next?
This war is just starting. You need people you can trust standing with you. I thought maybe I'd join you in Azadir.
He's needed here in Mercuria more than I need him. I could use Liko's help in Sadir. And he's needed here in Mercuria. I could use Liko's help in Sadir. He's needed here in Mercuria more than I need him in Sadir.
Alright, if that's what he wants to do,
sounds like a good idea.
If that's what he wants to do, I'll
we need to
be okay
unite
with
my
that.
people and yours. And I can imagine no better man at my side than you, Liko.
Likewise. So when do we leave?
As soon as possible. Utana fled the city with the First. I don't believe the Six have any idea they've been deceived. Even without the Prophet, the Masked Council has amassed enough power to make them a formidable enemy. Utana will be in control of Azadir when she returns there. We can't pull the entire Azadi army out of Mercuria without creating unrest. Half the troops will need to stay behind to ease the transition. But it'll have to do. We have the light on our side. Civil war seems inevitable. But we walk with the goddess, and our enemies are blinded by the shadow. We will prevail, and the mother will have to pay for her crimes. We're bringing Naane. She asked to come along. She can be of good use to us. I'm going to ask Enu to step up and take over some of Shepard's tasks here in Mercuria.
A wise choice.
I believe so. If she accepts.
She'll do anything for you.
The restoration will take time, and it won't be complete before all the magicals are back in the city. The ones who want to return. But perhaps that's for the best. Trust between humans and non-humans will need to be restored first. I wish I could stay to help it. My mission isn't here. I need to look west now.
Just say the word. I'm ready, Kian. Brother.
We'll leave soon. I just have to say my goodbyes first.
Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you. And without Shepard? And with Liko going away with you, I mean, who will be in charge? Who's going to make the right decisions and secure peace between humans and magicals and...
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest and bravest person I know. With you here, the Resistance will do fine.
I don't... But... No, you see, I haven't... Huh?
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you. You've proved yourself.
Okay, now you're going to make me cry. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, Enu.
Oh, okay, here we go. Floodgates wide open.
Goodbye, Enu.
I love you. I mean, in a friendly way. I mean... Oh, screw it. Goodbye, Kian Alvane. Prophet, General, whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish a lot. Good luck with everything. Go save your nation. Okay, all right. We have so much work to do.
All right. Hey!
Who are you? Where do you come from?
The Ether. I followed the songlines here. I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga. Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
I guess you could say it's fate.
Oh, I get to talk as Saga.
I was supposed to end up. Not due to any actions on my part, but the choices I've made led me down this path. To Kian Alvane at just the right time. Fate, choices, I don't know. It might have played out differently, if not for a whole lot of coincidences along the way. Fate. I got lucky.
Perhaps luck played a part, but you chose to help me. And I thank you for that.
Sure, I guess. Thanks for saving the world, then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Does it matter? Who is this woman? Her secrecy and lack of risk, does it matter? Of course it matters. You showed up with the medicine I needed. Did anyone send you...
It'll take a while to explain. We can cover it on the road to Sadir.
Sadir?
Capital of the Azadi Empire? Situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
Because that's how the story goes. It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us. It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years. Seriously, I promise I'll cover all of it when we have some quality time to ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one, yet. You're going to adopt me.
Adopt? What?
I'll need a name, in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that. I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you talking about?
Again, I'll explain soon as we leave. And we should leave soon, because Sadir needs you.
Got it. Yes. Yes. To Sadir. But unless you explain everything, I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal? Can you open portals anywhere? Why not just...
Everything. I pinky promise.
Light save me.
Well, I guess she pulled through.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh no, not again.
I promise you, it's for real this time. Do you need anything? Do you need water? The curtains closed, or...?
No, it's okay. The sun, it's good.
The doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did, to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here, and the bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
What happened at the end? There was a bright light, voices, and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light.
And when it faded, only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else. I thought you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back. If she survived, she'll stay away. Too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Watticorp. Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story. They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast, to political payoffs, to corruption, and their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon. The Syndicate's under pressure from the other corporations because of their relationship with Wati. The Eye is under investigation too. They've pulled their operatives from Europolis. That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called. He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Watticorp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
Good. Dad, what were you doing in Mumbai with that woman?
I didn't know any other way. Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on her project, altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners, but it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams. But it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me. I still need to understand exactly what happened, but I don't blame you. Where are we? Still in Jiva's Mumbai lab?
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay, good. I want to stay.
In the hospital?
I want to go home. To our house. I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping. Sick of dreaming. I want to be awake.
Hey, it looked like a little baby crow. Log. Those who walk between worlds. A long, long time from now.
Every year, it gets colder. Now let's see if we can't put some life into you.
Rekindle the fire. Okay.
It's freezing out there. You should not have let me go outside. Brr.
You're a big boy. What imbalance were you thinking?
Fresh air. And I was going a bit stir-crazy inside.
You know very well it's not safe. Paths shift with the wind between worlds, and the song lines are fragile things at the best of times. One discord, and you could end up lost forever. Just like...
You worry too much, old woman.
Oh, old woman? Huh? You're no spring chicken yourself, Bird.
Oh, Bird, me. I've survived worse. Anyway, time to dry my cold feathers by a roaring fire while I enjoy a saucer of sweet sherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. You can't.
What? I can't what?
Be here.
You're not serious. You're serious.
I'm receiving a visitor, and she mustn't see you. There'll be too many questions. Questions I can't easily answer.
And who, pray tell, is this very important visitor?
I will tell you. Afterwards. Go upstairs and warm yourself by the chimney. It won't be too long.
After all these years, I get no respect. No, don't say anything. It's fine. I'm going upstairs. Just don't expect me to come back down again later. Or ever.
I'm making shortbread.
Call me when it's ready.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
Hey, Booty Sweat. Thanks for the raid. Well, I guess we got... How is it going? We are just finishing up. We are just finishing up Dreamfall chapters. We are almost at the end here. So...
Still so many worlds unvisited, so many universes left to traverse. But time's running out for me.
And after we're done with this, we're gonna vote for the next game that we're gonna be playing, so...
There. Oh, yes. I remember that place. And that strapping Coruscant farm boy. It was an enjoyable 2 weeks. Until his wife returned. I've kept track of all my travels over the years. The multiverse is big, but I haven't done too badly. I don't think many have walked as far and as wide as me. People keep telling me I should put together an annotated map of the multiverse. But who has the time at my age? There are more important things. Let's see. Oh, almost found myself in jail that time. Accused of whatever passed for witchcraft in that backwoods place. Like poetry could possibly open gateways. You need music for that. Was this where I found that godling and nursed him back to health? I believe he ended up wandering down songlines himself. He promised he'd stop by someday, but gods. Can't trust him. What's this one again? Oh, that place gave me a headache. There was something about the odd angles that messed with my mind. That and the trans-dimensional cephalopod. Wherever I put my finger, there'll be a memory. I could keep doing this for days. I had to visit Letok. I couldn't just let that mystery be. But the paths didn't lead me to them all to that time, and I found nothing. Why did you never come back to me, Mama? Were you really not able to find your way? Or did something else happen? Did you forget about her? I refused to believe she stayed away on purpose. And I never really believed she was dead. She might have been lost in time, like Papa always said. That would explain why she couldn't make it back. I've read her stories. They're beautiful. I've collected them all. Maybe I should try to get them published somewhere. Why did you never come back to me, Mama? Where are you? I like to think Papa found Mama in the end. And that they lived out their lives together somewhere green and beautiful. Papa never gave up hope. No matter how hard I tried to convince him otherwise. If anyone deserved a happy ending, it was him. I wish Mama had come back to me, just to say goodbye. For too many years, I was so angry with her for leaving.
Well, we got a lot of stuff to go through.
My favorite worlds, vast and beautiful. It took me days to walk there, across treacherous song lines, avoiding discordants and bell strikers. I probably would never have gone, unless I'd picked up those rumors about a Midgardian woman who suddenly appeared in the City of Three Moons. I was hoping I'd find her there, but the woman had left years before. I stayed a while. It was a wonderful place, but I grew bored, as I always do. I prefer my worlds three-dimensional, thank you very much. I prefer my worlds.
That one only has one.
Dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite. it still creeped me out no end. The dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite, but it's still one of the Sylphan worlds. Beautiful and peaceful, as always. So naturally, I grew bored again. One of my older works. I must have painted that when I was in my late teens.
I remember that painting.
Come to think of it, that was an actual place. I visited there to get in touch with my ancestry. It was a strange...
That would be a cool painting to have.
Brave Zoe. It couldn't have been easy getting caught up in events and wanting nothing more than a quiet, normal life.
That's valid.
I believe her daughter is still alive in the continuity, along with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Brave Zoe.
Okay.
It couldn't have been not bad for a 7-year-old with no idea of what was happening to her and why she was having such vivid dreams. Now there's a face I haven't seen in a long time. Liko stayed true to Kian until the end, though to be honest, I always thought they were gonna end up killing each other. Arcadia, Crow, the Rolling Man, the beginning of a long, long journey.
Indeed.
That's her story, experienced with my own eyes. I still can't wrap my head round that one. Our bloodless king. He did not enjoy that throne, but he never complained. Not to me, at least. Even my endless teasing couldn't faze him. Oh, Kian, I miss you dearly. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you.
Ooh, what's this? This looks cool. Ooh, Hugsy.
Hugsy. He's the only creature in this little world of ours older than me. Oh, dear old Hugsy. You're barely holding together. Now that my life's winding down, I feel like I'm just beginning to understand song lines. But at least here they are,
okay.
charted and documented. Someone may benefit from my experiences. Perhaps I'll take one final walk along a winding path and listen to the songs and stories. Perhaps when the spring between worlds thaws the frost on the turnstiles. There's one passing right through this room now. I think I've heard this song line before. It beckons me. But I have shortbread in the oven, and my guest will be here soon.
Is that a choice? Is that based on a choice you make, or is that always the case? Because I kind of assumed it was based on the choices that I made.
It's hard sometimes to separate my own memories from what I've read and heard. April's journeys are vivid to me, but also dreamlike.
Kian being gay, is that based on the choices that you make, or is that always the case?
April's. I'm not sure how that's possible or how it ended up here, but...
Oh, okay. I realize that, but I almost kind of was like boo game. I don't kiss a girl 2 times and therefore I'm gay. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
I feel her presence in this. I mean, I always feel her presence. That's inevitable.
But okay, I respect that. You are correct, Finkelroy. I mean,
his feathers are a lot grayer these days, poor thing. He hates growing old even more than I do. The complete history of the War of the Balance and the Reunification of Worlds. Volumes 1 to 13. I've yet to make it all the way through, I'm afraid.
alright. I can come back here and look at the other cool stuff. I guess we don't have much left to go. We might as well just, I guess, look at the rest, because there's not much left.
Worlds like that one are jarring. Everything just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge, and I have such a hard time understanding post-physical. Worlds like that one are jarring.
Okay.
Everything just... The twin worlds became one, and decades of strife and unrest followed. Many perished, but it had to be so. Magic and science could not be divided forever. I haven't been back in decades. New Earth reminds me too much of friends long gone. But maybe I'll pay one last visit to those who remain. Some call it Starcadia. But not me, for it's a silly name.
Nah, I don't think it's that silly.
The twin worlds became one.
Alright.
And decades of strife and Rose loved to tinker with her creations. Now where did those... She came to me when I was a child. She spoke to me, comforted me. I believe we'll meet again. And maybe then the mysteries will become clear to me. The white dragon, April, me. Life's not a circle. It's a spiral. And there's an end to it, eventually. She came to me when I was a child.
Yeah, I was gonna click on it more, but...
The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience. I'll sit down and read later, with a good cup of tea from a floating teacup. The Secret Lives of Stickman. Paths, ways, and songlines. Time is a spiral.
A floating teacup. Okay.
The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience. I'll make some tea to go with the shortbread later. After I haven't thought of Rose for nearly half a century. Where did she end up after reunification? She always spoke about going post-physical and being with her Alvin again. I would love to hear that story one day. Knowing Rose, she got what she wanted. Rose loved to tinker with her creations. Now, where did those dragonflies of hers go?
Yeah. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna sit down now. We're gonna let this happen.
Welcome, April Ryan.